Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, I got videos today from Man Talk.
I was out tonight with a 60-year-old, bald, Jewish man.
And by the way you phrased that, I'm assuming you didn't go out with him because of his looks, did you? Was it
Or any attraction at all, other than maybe the Jewish part?
because of the money?
And he asked me, am I attracted to him? My actual face.
Yep, it was the money.
I know you're probably wondering, what did I actually tell this man?
A bunch of lies.
I told him that he's attractive in ways that are not conventionally quantifiable. I pointed
Money?
out how well he dresses. I pointed out his nails, the jewelry on his body. Talked about his personality. He was not buying it though. So I was like, you are handsome. And then he just looked like he didn't believe it at all.
Oh, there's a big surprise!
What do you want from me?
Nothing.
The truth?
Because if I were in his place, me and my big fat wallet would have just left and stuck you with the bill.
Bye, Felicia.
So I found this post on Twitter, and at this point I'm guessing it's some sort of male response to the boy math jokes that girls were making. You can pause to read it, as well as, this little section right here. And while this thread is an absolute horror
That phase where you slowly start hating your girlfriend is crazy.
novel, it is a novel that every woman should read. When you're wondering why you're having such a peaceful day and it turns out she's giving you the silent treatment, you could be ghosting her and she would still be texting you, I just want to make sure you're okay. You can talk to me. Like, are you kidding?
This is true.
Yo, that's when the I'm busy phase kicks in. When her, when can I see you sounds more like a I'd like to annoy you and unalive you with boredom and regret. Although this thread can be painful to get through, I think it is really important to note that there are thousands of men liking, agreeing with, commenting on, and
There's thousands of women, tens and hundreds of thousands of women saying they hate men and all men should die and agreeing with those comments. Why aren't you on those things?
most importantly, detailing the ways in which they manipulated, they've gaslighted women they do not like into staying in
Or they've suffered and did things that they didn't like because their girls liked it and they did it because they liked their girls.
relationships with them.
Sweetie, looks to me like the Chads and Tyrones are giving these women the exact same treatment that a lot of women give to men they're not attracted to, but still keep them around to spend their money. Difference is, Chad and Tyrone keep these women around for some free use box.
But something I don't think men realize because they were too busy yucking it up is that they have now communicated something to women that women have known for a pretty long time, but they have officially confirmed it.
What? That Chad and Tyrone will do Chad and Tyrone stuff?
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
Sweetie, women have known this for decades and they still chase the bad boys.
Yep.
Because that's
Again, it's like women are like, no one told me that in my 30s I'm not gonna be desirable.
what a lot of women are attracted to, and you can't negotiate attraction.
You can't.
I'm at this cafe that I really like, and I'm witnessing a first date. He came a little bit earlier, so he got himself a coffee, and then she came, and she went inside to get herself her drink. I think this is so
It doesn't matter what you think!
Sweetie, what you're witnessing is called a woman being strong and independent and not needing a man to pay for her coffee. It's not unattractive, it's empowering.
Yes, queen, yes.
It's getting worse. He was just texting under the table.
Which means he's not attracted to her, but he might be willing to keep her around for some free use box, just like you lovely ladies keep men around for foodie dates.
Yeah, women just hate it when men use women the way that women use men. But very few men can use women that way. It's always the same men. That's why they think it's all men.
Seriously, bro, it's 2025. Get used to equality already.
Imagine hearing, "Not tonight, babe. I'm too tired." Over the course of 5, 10, 15 plus years. That's not just rejection. That's erosion. We talk about how men should be loyal, strong, and self-controlled. But no one talks about what it does to a man who always feels unwanted. This isn't about entitlement. It's about emotional starvation. It's about going from a husband and wife to platonic roommates and wondering, how did we get here?
BS divorce laws that give women cash and prizes. That's why a lot of women
And women just not being able to be satisfied to any degree, especially nowadays.
marry men who they're not attracted to, then pull this crap. So the guy would go out and cheat, then she can claim adultery, file for divorce, and get all of his assets.
Man, that's messed up.
Now, if you were to abolish the commingling of assets in a marriage, meaning the wife would no longer get the husband's stuff in the divorce, very few wives would stop putting out because the husband would just divorce her, keep all of his stuff, and she'd end up homeless.
Bruh.
But sweetie, here's the thing. Until you and other women like you who make quote-unquote men's rights content actually start pushing to change the divorce laws that favor you, as far as I'm concerned, videos like yours are just pandering to a male audience.
Okay, serious question. How do people who wear headphones or earpods or AirPods while they're driving, how can they see where they're going?
What? What?
How do people
What?
who wear headphones or earpods or AirPods while they're driving, how can they see where they're going?
They're not Daredevil. They don't need sound to see everything.
You're kidding, right?
Stop it. Get some help.
They keep their eyes open. Or did you think people see with their ears?
Hello, if anyone's about to marry a man and he is on his bachelorette party right now in Whistler with the boys, he's cheating on you and saying
It's called a bachelor party, you idiot. A bachelorette is the party that the women go
really awful things about you, and is also super homophobic and talking about in front of a lot of little children. So have fun. I think he heard me record that, and all I hear is, oh, what if we're on TikTok? So blow this up.
You know what? Yeah, blow this up, because if the wedding gets canceled because of this TikTok, you stopped the future wife from getting cash and prizes in the divorce, and you saved that guy from losing his house and from having to pay alimony and child support.
I see this as an absolute win.
And the patriarchy wins again.
Woo!
When I said that I like a big belly and a crop top, y'all started calling me a chubby chaser. But I want you to take a second to think about that, because to say that
All these lies about dad bods.
I was chasing Chubby is to imply that Chubby ran, right? Chubby's not running though, because I'm a chubby attractor, a chubby trapper. I'm driving around with my McDonald's bag like, chubby, 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 I'm gonna get you.
Really?
Hey guys, you ever notice how these lovely ladies who make a living on that website that starts with only don't seem to like Chads at all?
What?
I mean, sure, they shoot content almost exclusively with the Chads, but I bet every time Chad's eggplanting her on camera, she's thinking about the chubby guys with the McDonald's bag.
Not Chads.
Yep, this is definitely one of the great mysteries of the
That would
modern
be
internet.
funny. Like, oh, this attractive guy is screwing me really well right now. I wish I was with some fat, unattractive guy.
Do not piss me off right now, because while you sexualizing my 11-year-old in elementary school, do not piss me off. I got a parent orientation yesterday. We start talking about dress codes. I'm all fine and dandy listening to all of your bull with your, we're going old school. Your shorts have to be to your fingertips, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, my child is long and lanky. She is 11 years old and still wears size 7, 8 in bottoms because it doesn't fit anything else around her waist. Nothing fits. Let's
Stop it. Get some help. There's plenty of clothes for plenty of kids for plenty of sizes. Stop it.
Proceed. There's not going to be a pair of shorts she can wear that's going to follow that dress code. You're going to
Are you serious? You dumb. You just dumb.
have to wear capris, child. So sorry.
Oh, that sounds like a big problem. Have you ever heard of tailors?
What?
Well, sweetie, a tailor is somebody who makes and or modifies articles of clothing. So, what you do is you take the shorts that are dress code compliant, that are too wide for your daughter's waist, you take them to the tailor, and the tailor makes the waist smaller on those shorts so they can fit your daughter.
But what pissed me off, what tipped me over, is whenever said, well, I know it's a pain, but you want to know what else is a pain in 5th grade? Boys. I'm thinking in my head, don't you dare say it. Don't you dare. Boys will be boys. We don't want them looking at any excess skin. Are you kidding me? You're telling my 11-year-old to dress for men? Are you?
No. But when did he say that? He said to dress so men don't gawk at your daughter. So dressed a little more modest, you idiot.
Are you blind to the system? That's like whenever I took my child to her psychiatrist and she told her psychiatrist, this boy's been hitting on me, blah, blah, blah. The psychiatrist said, well, you know what that means? And then looked at me. I looked at her. I said, no, ma'am. She said, oh, okay. Because that's how I got beat.
Really? Really?
By a man. Because
a little boy showing that he likes your daughter is all of a sudden gonna beat your daughter. Holy cow, the man hating and just trauma that these women have.
whenever I was a child, they said, oh, well, if they hit on you, that means they like you. Well, I sure was getting loved. I was getting excess love. Let me tell you something.
Wow, you literally just turned into the female version of Gilbert Gottfried.
Hiya, schmucks! 77 years ago, I was broke.
May he rest in peace.
Just like you,
I
but
believe he passed.
now I'm the president, and I'm so rich, I can have all the licorice I want.
You dumb.
Like, you comparing boys hitting on girls, kind of playful, lovey-dovey stuff to the domestic abuse that you experience. Those are not two of the same things, girl.
Learn how to.
Oh, shut up.
Look, sweetie, if the mother of one of the boys in your daughter's class said she had the same problem you do, and her son would have to wear shorts that highlight his lower anatomy, you'd be screaming, that's harassment, and why should your daughter be forced to see a boy's anatomy sticking out through his shorts, but nobody else should have a problem with your daughter wearing skimpy shorts and basically
Right.
showing her ass at school because, quote-unquote, nothing else fits her?
I feel like the male body gets shamed, but the female body gets, like, celebrated, right? This is pretty much what that is. Anytime we try to control women's body or, hide it in any way, it's shameful to hide a woman's body. But for men, no, you just gotta do what you gotta do.
You're kidding, right?
Stop it. Get some help.
Sweetie, that's also harassment, so shut up and obey the dress code.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
This is crazy, because when I was in elementary school, I went to, like, elementary school in LA area, there was a dress code. We all had, uniforms. It was like a white collared tee with blue shorts or blue little dresses or whatever it was. There's a reason why there were dress codes, so things like this wouldn't be a thing, because there's just weird mothers out there that care about the weirdest shit. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys next time.